Welcome back to First Listen. This week on First Listen, we checked out Mabel's latest EP, Bedroom. I don't know much about Mabel, but I know going into it, I have heard her music before. Couldn't quite put my finger on what songs I've heard, if she's even released an album, so I looked into it. She hasn't. Lots of singles, poppy stuff, which is good. So let's get into this First Listen. So this EP, 4 tracks, 15 minutes, typical length for an EP, especially a pop one. This EP opens with Bedroom, the titled track on this release. And it's okay. I've heard it before, I think, but I'm not sure. It's a really revealing and upfront electronic track, at least that little vibe in the background, that is trying to put forward a statement, but I'm not really sure what that statement is because it kind of conflicts with itself. In the beginning, it starts out with what sounds like kind of a negative connotation, and then at the end, it's kind of a little more playful and secretive. I'm not sure what she was going for here, but it's an okay track. Finders Keepers. This has Kojo Funds featuring on here, and I don't know much about him either. I like his open, it's very cool. And then Mabel kind of fades in, and that's okay. There's some literal fades where you can't hear exactly what she's saying, so the lyrics are kind of muffled. That all comes across okay. I really wanted to hear more of the feature, to be honest. Like, I wanted to hear more. It was a pretty tiny feature, if you ask me. Just the opening and then maybe a little at the end. Ooh. So throughout, the lyrics of these tracks are pretty simple. It's pop, that's fine. No worries, let's continue on. Then we have Ride or Die. I actually really like this track. It has a vibe right from the beginning that is so on point. And as you're listening, it's a good song, but it's like you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for that high note, that, I don't know, something just to blow through, and it doesn't really happen. So it's kind of just a level plane of a song. It doesn't really go to the place you thought it was going to go, but I still like it. Maybe I have to listen to it again. One thing with this track, the vocals, they're effortless. They're very, very well done. The effects are cool. It's just, like I said, it's not going to that one place where you expected it to go. And then we have Talk About Forever. This song feels like an emphatic reply to someone who should really, really listen up to this woman. Really listen up. This track kind of suffers from some of the same stuff that the others do. It leaves you waiting for that moment, whatever that moment might be. And then about 30 seconds left in the track, it actually hits the moment that I was expecting. It blossoms, and she hits some notes that you weren't expecting, and the effects chime through really well. It was a very good way to wrap up this short EP. So that's going to do it for this edition of First Listen. I hope you enjoyed. Hit up those comments down below with your thoughts about this EP. It's something else, isn't it? So once again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, check out the latest video, all that stuff. Hit like, follow us on Twitter. Leave us some feedback there. And I hope to see you again in the next First Listen. Have a nice day.